And that's
And
it.
also digging for gold.
Holy shit.
And at least
Digging for
100,000 of you are
gold.
gonna sit here and fucking watch it.
It's
Bro.
off there, bro.
I think I actually permanently. Oh, I got a little boogie on there actually when I did that.
Oh.
Look at that.
No,
Got a little, little skin flake
I
in
would
there.
expect a boogie. You were down to the knuckle.
You looked like that.
You know what's funny?
That load up page for Mario 64 where you could fuck with his face. That's what you looked like.
What?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say when you can fuck Mario.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The dream.
you know what's funny is like when you pick your own boogers, when you get like a really big one, you're just like, oh yeah, look at this bitch. But looking
yeah.
at somebody else's really big booger is like the most gag-inducing thing ever.
No, I love it. Just love.
It's like
picking
letting
other
out a big
people's
old
boogers.
log.
Oh yeah, that's good shit.
You see
Yeah.
Grandpa do it, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, you want to catch it in your hand and put it
but
in
then
a
you
jar.
do it, and you're like, oh, this is gross.
Yeah, everybody loves their own cooking. I don't know why.
Their own cooking.
Didn't you say you eat your own boogers?
I feel like McNasty's.
No, that was
talking
McNasty saying he was building up his immune system.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying McNasty. He loves his
That
own
might
I'm
be
boogers.
the
saying there was-
stupidest thing I've
No,
ever
I had a
heard.
cousin that did that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said you.
That is
sorry
McNasty
for-
energy, though.
Sorry for believing
Yeah,
something very
McNasty family
believable
energy.
about McNasty.
Yeah.
Don't believe
I was
anything you
I-
ever read on the internet ever or hear.
I was
or
defending
see.
the science behind it, is what I was doing.
I don't think there's any actual
Yeah.
science behind it. Is there? Or is that just
There
like-
is.
So you're telling me if I sit here and eat my boogers, I ain't never got to get vaccine again? I'm just good?
No, that's not true, but it can prevent you from getting sick.
You're telling me
I don't
an
think it's-
air fried this air?
Okay, guy gets an air fryer, starts making air fryer jokes.
like, not even a good one. That's just a mid air fryer joke. I don't
know.
even know if there is there anything good air fryer jokes. I don't.
Yeah, that was lower
Yeah.
tier. Yeah, there's better.
I implore you to do better. All right.
I can't.
Let's hear your
Because I
best
don't-
air
Employ
fryer
me?
joke.
Yeah, you leave a comment with your best air fryer joke.
I got an air fryer and I love it. It's like an easy bake oven for
Yeah,
adults.
it
and
is.
It
It's
makes
sick,
me happy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I put used nachos in there. That was good.
It kind of makes me feel like Hitler.
You're not supposed
How?
to put people in the
Okay.
air fryer.
Only you would feel like that after getting an air fryer.
Like I just had a really like big urge to just shave everything except this part of my mustache.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, yeah,
I've been there. Yeah.
A blonde Hitler?
yeah.
I feel like Hitler would have dyed his hair if he knew that was a thing. Could you dye your hair back then? I feel like you're probably
He would
getting
have
cancer.
if he was
Yeah,
if
it
he
was
was
the
born
40s, yeah.
today, he'd definitely be a girl boss.
Yeah.
Hitler would be a girl boss is absolutely a brand new sentence. Ain't nobody said that before.
All right, I'm done being edgy. Enough edgy jokes out of me today.
Oh yeah?
I'm
Just-
retiring.
Oh, I got a new, where's my phone at? I got a new guy.
Oh wow.
I got
Oh, proud of you,
guy.
man.
My ancestors
Yeah.
in the 1800s.
Yeah.
He's out working on the farm right now. Doing his,
Making me a
doing
new
his
t-shirt.
part. How do I do this on Discord?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're trying to do right now.
I'm not sure I even care about this.
Side note: does this make my pinky look Middle Eastern?
Still no.
Is
That's
it wearing
been-
a fez?
It looks like
Why
a
would it be
rubber
Middle East?
spacer.
It looks at first like you peeled your skin off and you're like almost
Yeah,
done
you've
with
like degloved your finger.
it. Yeah.
What is that? You look like a.
Oh, we got a grill. Oh, he's fucking cool.
What are
He's
you
eating his grill.
What are you eating? Spit it out.
Microplastics.
Okay.
Oh, that's good for you, actually.
I guess there's some microplastic in.
Big microplastic. Ew. That is more spit than whatever that is. What
Dude,
is
on
that?
my
What am I
screen
looking
vlog,
at?
the spit landed right on your forehead. Can you wipe it off? Oh, you're actually licking it.
McNasty,
Dude,
what are you doing? What are you showing us right now?
I got a new guy for us.
Is it cancer?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I could say that.
No
Of course
shot.
he's a
Well, if we
Republican,
can say
too.
wigger multiple times, we can say that.
All right, well,
It's a fucking name.
It's got to be like
Kevin-
Rapper or something. There's no way.
No, it isn't.
Kevin, no, dude. Kevin
Dude, he's
Raper?
yeah,
Kevin-
He's a Republican nominee. It is not pronounced like
Oh, it's
that. It is a
Kevin
raper.
Kevin Raper? I swear to God, this was my my name on Steam for like 2 years.
Of course it was. Oh, God.
That is the face of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
The face
Yeah.
of
he
a Kevin.
looks exactly like somebody named Kevin Raper would look like. Like 2 and
Average,
T.
average Kevin Raper.
Average Kevin.
Can we all tweet out average Kevin Raper with no context?
I don't.
And nobody will know
We'll
what
have
that
to
means
wait.
until next Monday.
Actually, some people from Tennessee are gonna be like, "What the fuck? I know that guy."
So has this guy
We
had?
might lose our verification badge if we do that.
Yeah.
Has this guy had like campaign videos or something at all?
Or
He looks like he's
signs.
had cancer.
Bro, imagine driving down the street and just going by a big sign that says "Raper," like a big red sign that just says "Raper" on the wall.
It's really not that uncommon. See, like I had to have one put in my front yard, so when people drive by, they know that I live there.
Of course you
It was
did.
something to do with this crime I committed, but there's a big red sign in my front yard that has that. on it.
Yeah, I bet there is.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's walking through a school. Get out. Oh no.
Are you watching a documentary about him?
No, just a campaign ad for him.
A campaign ad. What is he? What's he do in that campaign ad?
Well, I just think that it's funny here. Where's fucking cancer?
Oh, that burp stunk
Just in
so
giant
fucking
red
bad.
letters at the bottom, capitalized, just
Oh,
Raper!
got stuck in your mask too. That bird.
Yeah, I know. I still smell it.
Dude, you know what he kind of looks like? The Red Skull from like Marvel.
Yeah.
Like he's got the same face.
I don't know what that is.
The Red Skull. It's
How
like
much?
I think it was like Captain America. I don't know. I watched it in history class once. It was
I
really
don't
weird.
watch Marvel.
I can't blame you. It's same thing over and over. I think we talked about that last podcast though.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
I think
yeah.
I'd have to have my last name changed if it was that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure.
between him and Mr.
I mean, if I was just a normal dude like working at fucking like Chase Bank for my rest of my life, who gives a shit? But if you're like
yeah, but like imagine having
political
to
power, your name is saying
Bro,
a lot. Yeah.
Imagine being like a teacher though. You're like, "Hello class, I'm Mr. Raper." Like
Yeah. Well, I mean,
nah.
like a position where your name would be said a lot, I would change it.
At the very
Yeah.
end of the ad, he says, "I'm Kevin Raper, and I approve this message." So it is Raper, 100%.
That is insane.
He's probably proud of that name.
Damn.
It is a pretty cool last name. I got to give it to him.
I wonder if he went to Epstein Island and like signed his name on the checklist, and they were like, "No, you have to put your last name, not what you
No,
do."
not what. Yeah, no, it's not like a menu. You don't
Not
get
what
to-
you're here to do.
Yeah, no,
My name's Kevin. I'm here to rape.
yeah. That's that is an interesting last name. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
You're welcome.
I have a new dream that I'd like to share with you guys because I woke up and was laughing at how confused I was. So
I've had dreams like that.
It was soup. It was a very, very short. Like it was like when you're
was
like
me.
You know when you're just about to wake up and you just have like a 2-second dream and then you're
You
up.
just bonered out.
Well, okay, no. But Soup knocked on my door, and he was speaking Spanish, and he said,
Been known to do that.
"Tu huevo de gato," and I'm pretty sure I put it in Google Translate after. I forget the exact thing, but it was something
You were egging
about
the
cat eggs. Hold
2
on.
eggs and guacamole.
Hold on.
Giving him his grocery list.
Dos huevos
He
de
had
gato.
a bag. Spanish to English.
Major bag alert.
You had
in
a bag. You were
Espanol.
holding a bag. Yeah. So it means it's your cat
Just a
egg.
bag of avocados.
It's your cat egg. And I think you said it or something similar to it in a session the day before, and my brain like just reconnected it, and you showed up at my home with a white bag full of little lumpy things I couldn't see. Don't know what it was. Could have been, I guess, cat eggs. Or it could have been, I don't know what the fuck it was. And you just showed up at my door, said one sentence in Spanish, and I woke up and was like, what? Oh, McNasty, your dog.
But if that wasn't
Have a
a
dog.
dream, would you be like surprised or alarmed in any kind of way?
No. I feel
Good.
like I was more confused because it was a dream. I feel like you just showing up, flying 4 hours just to do a little trolling with some cat egg, whatever that is. I feel like that's more
That's
plausible.
actually. It's funny that you had that dream about cat eggs because I accidentally beat the shit out of my cat last night with my bare hands.
With eggs. You just
No,
egged your cat.
I was I was in a state of sleep paralysis. Me and my friends were talking a lot about spiders the night before, and so I had a really fucked spider dream. And my girlfriend's cat, his name is Ruffles. He's a white and orange cat, and he acts just like Garfield, and he's the sweetest cat in the world. Like the nicest.
You will
little
never
cat.
see him on a Monday. He just hides.
And you physically abused him, huh?
Yeah, he's a chunky little boy, and I was dreaming about spiders, and I was dreaming about this fucked like spider that had legs. It was like and it would hide in your elbow crease. So it was a weird, really fucked weird dream. And like they had such strong tiny legs that if you swatted them, it wouldn't knock them off your skin. They would just like hunker down and take the blow, and they wouldn't die.
Fuck that.
And sounds not fun.
So my girlfriend's cat Ruffles jumped up in the bed, and his whiskers were rubbing on my arm.
Oh no!
And
Yeah,
it woke me up at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I just
Smack the shit out of him.
Well deserved.
Yeah. But like I didn't realize that it was him until I woke up, because I was in like a state of sleep paralysis where I thought that when I smacked him, I saw a spider fly off of my arm onto the wall in my room and crawl up the wall into like the vent.
Jesus.
And I was like, I literally like. I jumped out of bed, turned my phone light on, and I was like looking around the wall, and I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Like logically, like let me think about this logically. Like if I smacked a spider, it wouldn't have just flown onto the wall and started climbing into the vent like
Right.
So I was like, okay, I definitely beat the shit out of the cat on accident. So
Damn.
Poor
was my
little
night.
guy. I accidentally scared the living fuck out of Doug, who in turn scared the living fuck out of me the other night. So like I have a chair right here that he just sleeps on. It's just an old chair I don't use anymore, and he always sleeps on that chair. Like when I'm working or whatever the fuck. And I was just playing games, and I didn't see him on the chair because he's black, and I had all my lights off, and I took my headphones off.
That's kind of racist.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure if he smiled, I would have saw him. But I threw my
That's better.
okay, now you're cool.
I threw my headphones down because I didn't see him, and they landed right on him, and he jumped in the air because those scared the fuck out of him, which then in turn scared the fuck out of me, and my fight or flight kicked in, and I couldn't fight this fucking shadow apparition.
You just split him in half.
No, I literally just dipped. I just turned around and just dipped out of my office.
Just ran?
Yeah,
He was probably so confused. He was probably like, what the fuck?
I was like, what the fuck kind of apparition was this? Like, I don't know if my grandma came back to haunt me. I don't know what happened, but it turned the light on, and Doug is just sitting in my chair. He's just like he's just half asleep staring at me. I was like, oh man, I feel
I would have
bad.
grabbed him by his neck and flung him around for like 8 hours, and then be like, "Oh shit, this is my cat. My bad."
8 hours.
8 hours.
Like an entire work day.
Whoops.
Sorry, I'm sleepwalking still.
An entire
Yeah, you
work
set him
day
down
of
for an
throwing
hour and take a lunch break. Come back.
Officer, it was an accident, I swear.
2 15-minute breaks and 1 30-minute lunch, and get back to work of slinging your cat around.